be in foul trouble and play a big role?
It felt great. It felt great. That's why, as a basketball player, I don't plan on coming out every night and sitting on the sideline, not at all. And it felt good to be out there on the court and doing what I love to do.
Tarik, I think you started off with that steal and I think one-handed dunk. Did that feel good to kind of be able to do that here really almost for your first time?
It felt real good. It felt real good because it's just the momentum thing. It just got everything going. That's what sparked everything. Because I think the next play, that's when Wayne came down to have the two-hand dunk on the guy. So, and that just gets everything flowing. And that's just the energy and the fun that we want to have as a team this year.
What do you remember thinking or seeing when you got that steal and you look up?
When you're playing basketball, the best basketball is played off instinct. So, to be honest with you, I can't even remember. Everything is straight off instinct, and you just go with it. You just do what you do.
It seemed like all you guys played off instinct tonight, and it's pretty early in the season to say that about a new team coming together, isn't it?
Yeah, because kind of instinct is kind of like a habit thing. You have to play together in order to get your habits aligned with one another. But as you saw tonight, a team like ours, with as much talent as we have, and if we just work hard, come out every night with intensity, if we play off instinct, we can be really good.
Did anybody talk to you about your foul trouble? Did Coach fire you up or console you or what?
No, actually, Coach Towson talked to me, and he told me that the thing about it is to be an aggressive player, be an intense player. Because a guy like me, I'm gonna get fouls. I'm gonna pick up fouls, especially with the rules this year. The whole team would have fouls tonight, and I end up at the end of the night, having some foul trouble. So we're gonna get fouls. But he told me don't be nervous, don't be shaking out there, because that's when you attract fouls, and that's when the refs look at you and say, okay, yeah. But if I come out there and I just put my all into it, play intense, play high energy, then some things will shift.
Andrew, yesterday Coach talked about he wanted you guys to kind of play to your athleticism more. And did you feel like you did that tonight? And did you guys really try to get up and run tonight?
Yeah, we came out the game intense, just being aggressive and using our athletic ability to our advantage. And that's what we did. We ran the floor, we threw lobs, and we just played hard.
Andrew, you had 4 offensive rebounds. Is that your favorite stat on your line there?
It is.
Yeah.
Did it feel like you had that kind of an impact on the game with 4 offensive rebounds and 14 points just in the first half alone? It seemed to come pretty much in the flow of the game, pretty easy to you.
Yeah, I came in the flow of the game. I didn't rush anything. I'm just trying to get impact and be on my team. So we all play with great chemistry and, like you said, the flow of the game.
Is it difficult with you and maybe Wayne as well to not become more assertive, or is it just your nature to be part of that?
It's just our nature. We just always think attack and drive. We played our abilities.
You guys scored 88 points, and nobody took more than 8 shots the whole night. What does that say about the team?
It just shows how our team is. We play for each other. No one plays selfishly. We play unselfish, and that's why we're a winning team.
You've played in 4 or 5 college basketball games now. What have you learned about yourself that you have to improve on, physically or mentally, to become a better college basketball player and one day pro basketball player?
I would say running the floor hard every time, getting baseline to baseline. And I know I can push the ball in transition and just look forward to doing that more often.
So being even more assertive when the daylight's there.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you did that a couple times tonight?
Yeah.
You went?
I think I did better. I think I did better today than in my other games, just from an aggressive point of view.
So when you're in a position like you were in Chicago when Jabari Parker's on the floor and Selden's on the floor, the big spotlight's on you, do you feel that spotlight? Do you feel that hype? Or is it just another game for you?
I do. I love moments like that, big crowds, big name people in the gym, to know that. And the thing, I'm confident that we're going to come up with the win, and we did, so that's even better.
Hey, Andrew, Benjamin kind of got it going on in the second half.
Pardon me?
Benjamin?
Yeah.
Got it going in the second half. Did you ask to guard him for that late in the second half? Because he had 0 points and 1 turnover.
I did.
What made you want to do that? Just to stop that?
He was scoring. I just want to see how I was doing him. I think my defense is underrated.
Why do you think it's underrated? Do you think you sometimes aren't asked to do as much as you can do, and it's just not, you're just not in that position?
I don't know.
When you look around yourself and you see the talent on this team, excuse me, you're your backup center is a force. Your backcourt mate is a force. Where do you see this? Where do you see this team's ceiling being short term and long term? Long term being the end of the year, I guess.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't really know the answer to that question.
Well, the opposing coach was in here and just said if there's a better team in the country, I'd like to see it but not play it.
Yeah, when we're playing our game, no one can stop us. When we just play the flow of the game, no one can stop us. We have too many tools, too many weapons to use. And especially when we're all playing good, hitting shots like we are today, and playing unselfish, no one can stop us.
Joel, what is your success the last 2 games? How much does that have to do with you just being comfortable and kind of getting into a flow? Does that play a big part in it, comfort level?
Yeah, like I said before, I just made that hard when I come into the game, a block or a dunk or score the ball, and then I will get in the floor and then start playing good.
What made the long outlet kind of open tonight?
I mean, every time the other team, at least 4 or 5 guys were crashing the ball, and then I just felt like if I had the ball, I would just wait. If I had the rebound, I would just throw the ball because I knew my teammates were going to run. That's why we're looking for what to do, run the floor, and then that's what I just did.
Does Joel do that in practice, that long outlet passes and throw it out to people?
Yeah, he's a great passer, great hands.
Andrew, a couple of your offensive rebounds were over smaller guys, but there were a couple guys who had you blocked out, and then all of a sudden, between your wingspan and your leaping ability, the ball just wasn't in their hands. When that happens, do they look at you kind of funny and say, how did that happen? It seemed like you got a couple of funny looks from guys that, sort of had position on you and you took boards away from them.
They were always shocked, They probably thought they had position. They wanted to get the ball. I reached over and got it. That's where I'm playing to my strengths come in, like Coach said.
Tarik, you have 6 days before you guys go to the Bahamas. Can you just talk about where the team is right now? Do you feel like it's where you want it to be, heading into a big game with like Wake Forest?
Well, first and foremost, we're where we want to be because we're undefeated. So let's put that out there early. But going into a tournament like the Bahamas, especially this early in the season, we're 3 or 4 games in probably right now, and the team is so young. Like, we had 8 or 9 new guys come on this team. Like, we're not going to be a perfectly flowing team, and we're not going to be as fluent as some other teams that have some guys that return. But we're looking very good, and we're one of the top teams in the country, and we deserve it. And we're going to continue to work hard and try to keep that staple right here in Kansas and try to move forward.
Joel, does it look like you're already getting better at timing your block shots? Do you feel like you're doing that better already?
Yeah, I mean, I thought to go surf, and he gave me, like I said, last game, I had to watch Jeff Reedy videotape, and Coach Surf just told me to stay on the floor, on the ground, not go for shot fakes, and that's what I'm doing.
All right, fellas.